Hello everyone, my name is Mirna and on behalf of the Mindalia TV team, we want to welcome you to Mindalia live streaming, where thousands of people around the world gather to see the lectures and interviews organized by Mindalia TV. Today with us, Angel Rebo, CEO, consultant, TV host, international public speaker and president of the Wisdom for Kids Foundation, is going to be interviewing Tania Kebernik. She is a spiritual gangster. They are going to be talking about near-death experiences, as you're going to be seeing more of this during this weekend. But before starting, we want to remind you that Mindalia is a non-profit organization. Our mission is to share information that can raise the level of consciousness around the world, and you can help us. Subscribing to our channel, leaving us a positive comment below this video, or sharing it with someone that you know that is going to benefit from the content that we're sharing here today. We want to also invite you before starting to visit us at Mindalia Televisão if you speak Portuguese, on Mindalia Televisión if you speak Spanish. We broadcast from Monday to Friday in Spanish, English, and Portuguese. Visit us, find out what we are developing in each channel, information as beautiful and as interesting as the information that we bring you in Mindalia TV English. I'm not going to delay this any further because our time today is very short. I'm going to leave you with Angel and Tania. Guys, welcome to Mindalia live streaming. The screen is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mirna, for such a wonderful introduction. Exactly, we are in the mountains of Utah, and we have someone from Canada today. So, Tania, thank you very much for being with Mindalia TV tonight.
You're welcome.
Excellent. So we were introduced by Mirna as a spiritual gangster. I love that term. What does that mean exactly?
Well, I find that I like spirituality, and I like it served with an edge. I don't like fluffy kind of, I just don't connect with the fluffy stuff. I like the raw kind of, this is how it works and this is what it is.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic, and we are obviously up to it. And this weekend you're going to be here, and you're already someone really, really special, and you're helping people in a very, very special way. What is that exactly?
I do it through many avenues. I am a hair artist, I'm a mother, and I'm an art factoring practitioner where I help people change the filter that they see their lives through.
Wow, that's important. I always think to myself that we have maybe more than one face that we give to the world. I don't know if that's true, or it's just that sometimes we don't want to show everything and everything that we are to everybody.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's really hard to kind of show everything that we are. There's so much. People love to have an opinion about who you are and all of that different stuff. And it's getting in touch with who you are and showing your real face all the time. And
this art factoring that you mentioned, that you're a practitioner with, yeah. How could help people to have or to live a better life? What are those things in principle that people could be helped with?
I find it helps you just see things in a different way, think about things differently, feel things differently, opens your eyes to new possibilities, to things you didn't actually recognize before. And I find it really actually helps your life flow better, flow smoother.
What people that come to you and you're able to help them with so many different ways that you just mentioned that you do, what would you say is the #1 reason why people need help today in the world?
Stress.
Stress.
People are stressed out, and I find this really helps calm things out.
What is one possible way that you can help people to stress out around it?
To relax, it's changing your perspective. It's a massive thing. It sounds so simple, but it's so huge, because when you see it in stress, or you don't, right?
And how can we change our perspective?
By changing the way you feel and the way you think about things. Art factoring, it's a process where it takes you through and just walks you through changing what you think and how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When was it that you started to be maybe awakening to this spiritual gangster that you are?
It's a lifelong process. It hasn't just been an awakening. It's always following the little pieces of the trail. It's from birth it probably started.
So you've always felt that you had the spirituality was playing an important role in your life?
Very much so, yeah. I had gifts when I was born, and just go through different things and follow the trail.
What gifts did you could share with us tonight that you perceived that you had when you were a kid?
I can see things and I can feel things. I feel things quite intensely, and I can see things happening that other people can't.
Okay. Would you feel comfortable of sharing any of them with us?
Yeah, sure. I guess when I was little, I could see, even as a teen, what I considered to be air particles, but swirling colors of dots in the air, or wallpaper moving, different things, energy. Yeah.
So you end up thinking, or you came to the conclusion that was energy?
I have now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you expect from this experience that you are going to leave this weekend? What do you think is going to happen?
I actually would say the completion of a part of my life that I'm ready to leave, and a new perspective into more authentic self.
More authentic self.
Yeah.
More authentic self is. I would love to be more my authentic self.
Right.
Could you help me to do that?
Yeah, I could. I could. Yeah.
Is that through that process that you described before, that you mentioned before?
I do find our factory really helps you become more authentic in who you are and connect more to your feelings.
For someone that doesn't know anything about this process, and in Mindalia TV, we are all about helping people with techniques, with processes, simple things that they can do.
Yeah.
Because I think that we tend to overcomplicate a lot of things in our lives, and maybe that causes additional stress.
Yeah.
So, is that something like very, very simple, very easy, some that we could do together, so that we could start perceiving or feeling a little bit better, and maybe start a journey?
Yeah. Honestly, just sitting at the end of the day in your own space, feeling, just thinking about how you felt, what went through the day. Because as we're going through it, life is so busy, and it's like, okay, do this, do this, do this. We're doing all this stuff. And we forget to sit and be like, oh, that's actually how I felt about the situation. I was so busy doing, I forgot to feel. And sitting at the end of the day and just recapping how you felt through the day is a massive thing.
Why don't we feel what happens to us during the day?
I think we just turn it off. There's just so much going on. It kind of feels overwhelming, right? To have all of these emotions and just, okay, I've got to get from here to here to here, right? We're busy. We've got kids. We've got jobs. We've got lives, right? We're always trying to do, and we forget to feel.
Can anybody follow that process?
Anybody can.
Anybody.
Yeah, we all have feelings, right? Yeah.
And going back to this process, this art factoring process, is it very long? How long does it take? Can it benefit anybody with any sort of condition?
It's about a 3-day process.
Okay.
Right? And it can benefit anybody, and how it benefits them depends on how much they put into it, right? And what they choose to do with it and their intent in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved listening that you are a hair artist.
Yes.
What makes you an artist?
Creativity and just your sculpting thing. I think hair is an artistry that isn't recognized as much as painting or sculpting. It's quite an in-depth industry, and we create quite a bit of stuff on hair.
What do the people find when they are being obviously everybody goes to the hairstylist at some point. I would say in a month maybe, or every certain month. What do you think that people are looking for when they are going to the hairstylist in general?
To feel beautiful.
To feel beautiful.
Right? We want to feel good the way we look, and when you have your hair cut or colored or anything, and it can transform the way you feel about yourself, that self-confidence, that boost.
And is it possible to do that in a different way? Because you're an artist. I think, I have to confess, you know, maybe I haven't visited enough hairstylists in my life, but it's the first time ever I hear, or I am in the presence of a hair artist. So, what would be the end result of your art when you're dealing with someone? Let's say a lady that has had a very stressful week, and she goes to you, and she wants to feel beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you start a piece of art on a woman?
Oh, in so many ways. I bring them to my chair, I sit them down, I ask them questions, I listen to how they feel, I give them a scalp massage, I cut their hair, and I give a really fantastic blowout. So when they walk out, they feel like $1,000,000. But a lot of it actually is, while I'm creating my artistry, is listening to people and just understanding their space and who they are and making them feel heard and beautiful at the same time.
Would you say that being a hair artist actually is part of your spiritual gangsterism?
100%. Yeah, being so close to people, right, in the spiritual world, we talk a lot about energy and all of that kind of stuff, and being inside people's energy, so close to them, cutting their hair and being in their headspace. It's quite a bit of the spiritual gangster aspect. Yeah.
When we are, you know, going to a hairstylist, I go as often as I can. I love my hairstylist. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's very creative. I have to say that I limit his creativity all the time because I always ask him to do the same thing. But you are right. I mean, when you start being just wash your hair, and I always ask him to do it with very cold water, you start changing your state.
Do.
Right?
Yeah.
So would you say that there's also a relationship between, you know, what you do with the hair of your clients, men or women, and the spiritual path that you learned while you were learning, you were becoming an art factor practitioner?
Yeah, doing hair was almost like a segue, right? It's where I kind of learned that I really love helping people, and I like listening to them and being able to help them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Definite segue.
And you are also a mom.
I'm also a mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have children?
I have 3.
3 children.
Yeah.
Only.
Only.
What ages?
They're 10, 7, and half of 4, he says.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What do your kids represent in your life?
They represent playfulness and unconditional love, because, wow, kids just give love so freely, and they're so playful, and that's something we forget to do as adults, is play, right? And just that they're magical. They'll laugh at anything, they'll play for hours. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so that's pretty much it for today. I mean, we've loved you to have you among us today. I wanted to say thank you to you, and if there's anything else that you would like to add before we end the conversation.
No, just thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you. So thank you very much, Tania, for being with us today. And again, this is Angel Riva with Mindalia TV. Thank you very much for being with us today, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.